99 bottles, yeah, we've got 'em all. Line 'em all up and we'll drink till we fall. 'Cause Arthur Cantina's the best liquor store. Arthur Cantina, you'll never need more.
You know, there's a lot of like bad mechanics out there. This was when I was in North Carolina. My car was something was wrong with it. So I met this guy at this where I used to run a store. He comes in to get like a new phone. Short conversation, find out he's from the Bronx too. Oh, I own a shop. I'm like, oh, my car's messed up. I gotta bring it in. Yeah. I should have known off the bat this guy was a scumbag. He tried to. I bring my car to him. He's like, oh yeah, your car's messed up. He's like, look, I'll pick you up and drive you over to the garage. And he's like, it's messed up. It's going to cost so much more money to fix it than it's worth. You know, I'll just take the car from you. I'll buy it from you. And I'm like, I just got this car. And I'm like, there's no way. I paid $25,000 for this car. You think it's not worth the fix? He was giving me some bullshit runaround, charged me $600 for like bullshit. And do you need it? I go, you know what? Put it back together. I'm going back to New York. I just needed to get there. It's good. And, yeah, it just needed like a new fucking brake system, and that was it. And that
I never heard that story.
Cost me like $1,000 to do, right?
Yeah.
This guy was trying to like
tell you to get rid of the car.
Yeah.
And how much was he going to pay you for?
I didn't even
$10,000.
Probably nothing. I didn't even bother. I was like, just fucking put my car back together and let me go.
Yeah.
Fucking scumbag.
What a piece of shit. What was he?
What was he? I'll let you think about what he was, trying to scumbag somebody out of something. I'll let you figure that one out.
Anyway.
From the Bronx.
I had a great mechanic, and I fucking offended him, and then he became an asshole mechanic.
Hey, listen, you should have took it to Wilkinson Garage.
It was a whole long story. But this is how good he was. It was, the car was overheating. Like on the highway, it took me like 5 hours to get home. I could drive like 20 feet without the heat going all the way to... And it turned out it was nothing. It was just that it was out of oil and the pan was empty. So every time I filled it up, or the pan was loose, so it would fall right out. So I was like, he charged me $15, the price of a can of oil, to fix the whole fucking car. I was like, what a nice guy. And the car got in an accident. It wasn't really my car. And I went through all the work to get the insurance stuff done. And the people whose car it was in Australia, they were like...
this was in Australia?
No, the car was here. They were in Australia. I was like taking care of their car. But then COVID happened, so I had the car for like 5 years. Mm-hmm. So the car gets
Stole the car from someone.
Stole the car from somebody. Okay. Tell the police I didn't do it. They fucked me out of... the insurance money. Like, you go through all these steps. Like, I brought the car to him to get it appraised for the insurance work. And then what's supposed to happen is you get the money and then you do the work with him. Mm-hmm. So I got the money and they're like, okay, thanks for the money. Do whatever you want with the car. We're not giving you the money for the insurance stuff. Like, it went to their account, not to mine. So I couldn't fix the car. Like, the whole back end of it's messed up. So then I went in to get something fixed on the car to the guy, and he was like extremely offended. He's like, I don't care if you went to another mechanic, but the fact that you like had me for free take all the pictures, send in this insurance form, and then didn't even get it fixed. He was like, kind of like, fuck you.
So who got the money?
The people in Australia got the money.
Oh, they didn't even want to fix their car?
Yeah, they're like, that's the price of the car. Like, I don't know the next time we're coming back to New York.
So we'll just take the check. Okay.
Yeah.
So they just totaled the car, took the check. I get it.
Well, they could have told me that before I ran around for like 2 weeks trying to fix the car. And so he was like really pissed off. Mm-hmm. Like, to open the door, he charged me like $120 to like. He's like, if you want me to do any work on it, it'll be another $300.
Damn.
Fuck, I lost.
But did you like explain to him the problem?
Yeah, he didn't listen.
He didn't give a shit.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you. You know, you're a scumbag. I wasn't on purpose.
I mean, you were driving around on a stolen car. You kind of made this man work for nothing. So
what ended up happening with the car?
Oh, I'm sure I told you this. Oh, that was bad. You know, it was cold. So at the end, the alternator went, so the thing would just keep on turning off by itself. And I was going to Brazil for a month, so I was going to drive the car to Brooklyn. For whatever reason, my friend thought he had MS or something, so I was like, I'm going to come tonight, we're going to get drunk.
That's, okay.
He ended up not having MS, like, read the blood work.
I know a girl like that.
Yeah, I thought I had MS for the last, I don't know, year.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, because I just like, I feel weird. I must be dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
we're all
much.
dying.
Yeah, we're all dying at different rates. Yeah. Yes, that is correct.
So I had broken up with this girl the coldest fucking night of the winter, and I'm going to Brazil, so I just had like a light jacket because I didn't want to pack it or whatever. So I'm going to be in the car, and I'm going to take an Uber. I don't need a. So luckily I called her up because I drove past her, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm outside." And then I kept driving, and I turned onto the FDR, and the entire car died on me. Coldest, like 0 degree temperature. The car fucking dies. And I get somebody to come and jump it, like it like turns on and turns right back off again. And it's freezing and I'm wearing like a sweatshirt. That's it. Yeah. And also, these fucking Australians, they wouldn't send me the paperwork to renew the registration. So it had just been 6 months and you get like 6 months leeway on having an unregistered car. So it was like 6 months and 2 days of it having no registration. It's not mine. Like there's nothing that like on paper connects me to these Australians. And as soon as it hits the FDR, you can't bring a tow truck out because you have to stop traffic. So you have to call the police to tow your car.
Yeah, it's got to be like a special approved. Yeah.
So it's freezing. Thank God I had called the girl because she lived like 10 blocks back. So I'm like,
this is the girl you just broke up with. If I was her, like, take a hike, dick. You broke up with me because you were going to go to Brazil and we were like fucking, what is that called? Cirque du Soleil, whatever the fuck.
What kind of car was it?
It was an old Acura? No, Toyota. It was an old Toyota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
it was worth nothing, but yeah. The next morning I got these 2 old Dominican guys to help me push it off of the highway and then they towed it.
So you left it on the side of the FDR? Shit.
All night. Went back in the morning.
I mean, those Australians are kind of dicks.
Yeah, they
You should have sent over the fucking title.
They're all,
6 months I kept asking them about it.
Australians, they're prisoners.
Yeah.
They're all criminals to begin with.
It's still stuck in their DNA somewhere.
Yeah, well.
That's why Mad Max was such a good movie.
Which one?
Mad Max? You see the new one?
No, I didn't watch the new one. I wanted to, but the baby's always around.
Yeah, I like to watch a Mad Max movie with Mad Max in it. That's just me.
I mean,
don't get me.
Women can be criminals too.
Well, takes place in when? Mad Max?
It's supposed to take place like 2000, 2001, the first one.
Really?
I don't know if it's 2000. Well, they filmed it in the 70s, I think. So it's supposed to be like 1980 or something like that. Because it happened after like OPEC and all the oil crisis and everything.
Okay.
So that's when they made the movie.
I thought it's like a 3,000 years away.
No, it's supposed to take place like right then and there.
Okay.
But that one, the Furiosa one, Mad Max is supposed to still be alive, kind of. So maybe like 2020, 2030, maybe. That's when it's supposed to take place.
No, but isn't... What the fuck is that?
Speaking about Mad Max.
We're getting attacked by Mad Max. Wait, is Mad Max in... The one they did with Tom Hardy, that's Furiosa.
Right.
This new one is Furiosa being younger.
Right.
So why wouldn't Mad Max be...
So the Tom Hardy one is supposed to be after Mad Max.
So that's not Max.
Actually, let me think about this because I read all the books and shit. Okay, the bad dude with the mask on, he's supposed to be alive after Mad Max. The actor who plays the dude with the mask on was the bad guy from the first one. And the first Mad Max is the same actor.
Never seen it.
Oh, wow.
Right, so the first Mad Max is like the biker gang king.
Yeah.
Right? That actor plays the dude with the mask on in the reboot of Mad Max.
So now he's 30, 40 years older or whatever. No.
Yeah, 50 years older.
He's like, he's just like a big fat old guy in a mask.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's still a good actor. So then he gets killed, whatever, right? So that's like, you figure, it's like 2020, 2030 maybe. Right around that time. Furiosa now is a prequel, so maybe 2000s.
And in that movie, they're going after water?
So they go after gas. That's what they go in the first Mad Max. They need fuel because no one has fuel anymore. So like they'll take it from tankers, they take it from other cars, they rob other people. That's why the motorcycle gang did really well because they just needed a couple gallons of gas.
Right.
That makes sense.
They could ride around all over the place, get gas from empty towns.
So what am I?
Like that.
I'm thinking of maybe Waterworld, right?
It's like a movie though, too.
But they can't get like
with
water,
Kevin
and
Costner.
that's like the whole thing. Remember, he has to drink his piss in a water machine, like
Yeah, because they don't have desaltinators or whatever.
Waterworld. What's the one where everything's happening in water? I thought
That's Waterworld.
That's Waterworld.
Yeah, but there's no like land, right? So you can't drink the ocean water. And like beginning of the movie, it's Kevin Costner pissing in some sort of contraption that like turns his pee into water that he can drink.
And then he drinks.
I mean, it's not that crazy though. All you need was just a plastic, like a piece of glass.
Yeah, you do
Have
reverse
water
osmosis type
fucking
deal.
just evaporate and then just drain off into something. Or you can, I guess you could distill it. I guess you could distill salty water.
Yeah, but it's like a post-apocalyptic world. I don't
They
know.
need oil.
It's your boy.
Oh, look, I guess.
Lovely.
Joey, move that camera, Joseph, please.
Oh man.
Please make sure he doesn't kick that fucking
Got
thing.
the goop of the week.
It might be. We might have it.
My God. Ma che italiani siete, my God.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I run it, I put the snake, put the snake, put the snake, put the snake, everything. I
Beautiful.
put water in here, water in here, water in here. The drain go. Now, per essere corretto su Dissur, ha un problema che Dissur you have too much tools for going here. But for now, the drain go, so I see the sewer and then I plug it.
Okay.
Guys?
You're the best, boss.
The best Santai.
Sometimes.
Thank you so much, boss. Take it
Take
easy.
care.
Have a good day.
Ciao, ciao.
Take
Ciao,
care.
bello.
Ciao, bello. Ciao.
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 How's it going?
Buongiorno.
Get the fuck out.
Do me a favor, JP.
Well,
Go lock this door downstairs while I
yeah.
grab my hand off this fucking. fucking.
all right.
Yeah, somebody that just
God
worked on your
damn, yeah.
sewer system is probably not.
His hand was like.
That's Birdman. You hear
We should get Birdman on the
I hope you get Birdman on my microphone.
That's Bert. Like he does this all the
I
time.
know you've seen Birdman. You met Birdman.
Man.
This fucking guy.
No,
Maybe,
let's leave
but
it in.
maybe,
Leave
but
it in, yeah.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna do the intro now. We'll use that. We'll cut it, and then I'll go. Oh, by the way, welcome to the podcast. I don't know if that's.
Lovely exterior sound effect.
Well, just hit the. I don't know if that's Birdman or Dog Boy now, because.
I think it'll be funny if we just.
Well, no, Dog Boy is another character around the block.
If we just cut the video and just play the audio part of that,
Yes,
I think that'd be mad funny. Just like black
Because
screen.
now, so you're good? You good?
Yeah, okay. Just lock that shit up downstairs.
You want me to do it now?
Yeah. Before fucking.
Because then I was gonna do the intro.
Yeah, as soon as you come up, we'll do the
We'll
intro.
do the intro, but we could the intro will be midway through the fucking.
Dirty motherfucker.
Everything's perfect. Everything's perfect.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know if you can still hear me here.
Yeah, I still hear. It's gonna be funny.
You can put this on the fucking
It's
podcast.
breaking up a little bit. It's actually a good test to see how much you can hear them. I don't hear them at all now.
Oh,
Yeah, they're disconnected.
like how far the
It's locked, my friend.
goes. These are pretty cool looking microphones, though.
Yeah, they got their own growing pains though.
Kind of like this.
Okay, he just came
being
back
able
on.
to hear me
That's
as
pretty
I
cool.
walk around the
He
place.
when disconnected, it just showed mine, and then as he came into range, it popped right back up. That's pretty cool. It was a good
Okay.
test.
There's a great story of this like low budget film, but they're all wearing like tuxedos for this night, and the guy's supposed to be drunk, and he goes and he gets in a taxi, right? So he's drunk, he staggers out, and he waves down a taxi. But like they didn't cut off the street, so a real taxi pulls up, and then they're listening to his mic as he's trying to explain
no,
to
what
the
happens
taxi
is,
driver that he doesn't have any money. He's trying to shoot a
Go, like, in a
movie. The
sleep
taxi
mode
driver's
almost.
not having any of it.
That sucks. That cab driver must have been so pissed.
All right.
It's like the same thing with this guy. I'm trying to explain to him, like, yo, we're filming something. He's like, okay, the problemo.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a fucking problem, motherfucker. I don't want you in my goddamn podcast.
You're gonna walk in the middle of it.
All right.
You
So
know, it's like without fail, every fucking week we get interrupted by someone, somehow, some
Yeah.
fucking way. Crackhead bangs in the door, or he's showing me his fucking hole in his leg outside the store.
well, welcome to the Author Cantina Podcast. I'm your host JP with the other host Anthony.
That's me.
Special guest Luke. I don't know if this intro is going to be in the middle of the episode or not, but either way, welcome. We're going to do some tasting, right?
Oh yeah.
What do you got for us today, Luke?
Yeah. What do you got?
Well, we got an old standby, a great wine from the coast of Tuscany, Fattoria Pupille, very important winemaker. And then I got some new wine that I want to introduce you to. This is from the area of Barbaresco, very famous place for reds. The white wine they make, Arnase. Some good Arnase.
Maybe before we get into all the wine sampling, maybe you should give us a little breakdown on who you are, Luke, and where you come from, and how you got into this whole game of selling wine and hustling wine.
I'm just a traveling character through the universe of New York City.
You are. You really are. One of my favorites, man.
Yeah, I got to do some craziness in life to make it exciting. But I got into wine. I was moving boxes in the basement of a wine store. There was a sign in the window. I needed a day job, and I think I drank enough wine that they were either going to fire me or promote me. And then I became a wine importer, worked for a little company called Ethica, imports a lot of Italian wines, and that's how I lucked into meeting you guys.
He's kind of like Damien could turn into Luke.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
Not Noah, because Noah's Noah. Not Oliver, because he's extremely wealthy and comes from generational wealth. But Damien, they kind of got the same vibe.
Yeah,
like,
Damien's the one that has...
the goofy looking kid.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying you're goofy. Yeah, he's got all that dumb shit in his face.
Yeah.
But he's a good kid.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys got the same kind of like laid back vibe.
Yeah, I can see it. I'll give him my...
There you go, young Damien.
Yeah.
Work hard enough, you can become like you can have your car break down in the FDR in the middle of the winter.
I mean, that does sound like Damien.
yeah, it sounds exactly like Damien.
My friends from Australia gave me a car and I couldn't. The car fucking broke down and.
That's Damien.
We're not saying you sound like that.
No, that's my. That's your Damien. Yeah,
That's our Damien.
Damien impression.
The fucking car. They wouldn't even fucking tow me.
I wish I could have recorded him the way he was flipping out on the phone yesterday. The whole store is fucking flooding. It's flooding everywhere. I got my kids in the back seat. I'm like, all right, relax. I don't know what the fuck to do. There's fucking water everywhere. I'm like, okay, the shop back, relax. I'll call the super. I'll get the building manager involved. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. Get the boxes off the floor. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Noah sounded cool as a cucumber. He's like, it's flooding everywhere. He's like, it's like up to my ankles. You know, if we just had a shop vac, I could start sucking it all up. I'm like, there's a shop vac in the basement. He's like, oh, okay, I found it. All right, let me do this. He was panicked, but not like, I don't know, like, not like Johnny Five malfunction or anything.
I feel like it's an error on my part. I should have trained them a little bit better for this emergency response. Emergency management.
I mean, to be fair, people don't know what we're talking about. We had a huge rain flash flood pretty much yesterday, and I went into the basement and, I don't know, I wasn't here. I don't know how many inches of water came in, but a lot.
Probably 2 inches.
That's where we were interrupted by that gentleman, the plumber. But nothing got that. I mean, boxes got wet, but like no bottles broke. Nothing was like extremely damaged. So we're lucky for that. Nothing came tumbling down.
There were a few boxes on the floor, and they'll be fine. Just the bottom of the box, it's a little soaked. That dries up. Luckily, we got the ACs in the basement, so that'll soak any humidity out. But these boys working here, they shop back the whole floor. They got all the water out.
Well, it's like not humid down there. Like, it's not like the only reason I could tell it got flooded is because, okay, the box was a little wet, but.
I also had them throw out the wet cardboard that was down there too. So,
I mean,
well, all right.
For young, soft-handed gentlemen, I think they did an okay job.
Very true.
All right, you can't be that hard on them. I mean, whatever.
I used to feel bad having soft hands when I shook people's hands. I used to sometimes because I like shake like a hardworking guy's hand and they'd be all like calloused and roughed up, and you have like this nice like soft like manicured like hands.
Yeah.
Like,
nails done.
See, that's what bothers me because I get Serena. You have soft hands. I'm like, I did more hard labor work jobs than you guys have. Like in my life, for 8 years, I've been jackhammering, digging shit out with my bare hands, but I stay smooth. I don't know. I think it's my natural oils. I'm a very oily ginzaloon, and I just kind of keep, I don't know. Anyways, is that the goofy of the week? Who's the goofy of the week?
I guess you could call the flood,
the flood itself,
the natural rain goofy. I don't think you could call that a goofy.
No, you can't really call it a goofy. That guy could be a goofy, but he was just doing his job. I know you're upset.
I was trying to explain to him, like, hey, we're filming a podcast. He goes, okay, no problemo. I go, no, there is a problem. We're trying to film it. And you're over here running snakes and shit and kind of trying to fix stuff. I get it. You're trying to do your job too. Don't get me wrong. But he just wasn't getting across to him. That we
Yeah,
had
but
to
that
film
man
something.
comes from a place and time that a podcast means. What does that mean to him? We're the fucking goofy shit, the sun. Like, hey,
What do you mean you filming? What are you doing?
Yeah,
What is
they're like,
this?
this guy's like, I need
Why
to-
you don't work? Make money. What are you doing making
Exactly,
that video?
exactly.
What are you doing?
I'm dressed like a fucking clown. The guy's talking to me. I'm in a shirt and tie glasses.
It's okay. No, but I wonder what's going through his head. He sees the three of us here.
yeah.
It's like, I'll be
think they're
nice to
gay.
them, but like,
Yeah.
Dude,
There's
that'd be
definitely
gay.
some weird shit's going on. I mean, not that's not, but
Maybe gay. I don't know. He's like, they're all wearing cameras and microphone with the dress. And one guy, he no dressed. Maybe they gay. I don't know. What they gonna do?
thanks for his job. Anyways,
we could just get it. It's going through his mind.
They gay. He's driving home right now. They gay. They must be gay. They all gay. He's Italianos. They all gay.
anyway, can we taste something?
man.
We got a couple.
We gotta
tastings
do the
to
whiskey too.
You want to do whiskey? You want to do wine?
No,
what
we
do we
gotta
do?
do one.
Start wine.
Do the wine first. So because the whiskey will destroy us.
Yeah, our delicate palates. All right, that's the camera, right?
That's the camera.
All right.
Man. There you go. Joey's
There we
very
go.
silent. Joey's muzzled today, and I don't like it.
Poor Joe.
That's a whole nother.
Okay.
It looks like a part of the I don't know, the gear of the producer, you know? Oh man.
Man,
All
I
right.
don't want to go on a rant and get us thrown off YouTube again.
Thrown off YouTube again?
Oh, we have to get on YouTube.
We have to
first
get on
thrown
YouTube.
off.
That's another thing we got to do. We
No
gotta
one at
tell-
YouTube headquarters is like, "You talked about MASH today."
I don't know if we talked. I don't even know if we discussed it with Joey, but his job's gonna get 1,000 times harder if we want him to bleep out all the curse words.
Oh yeah.
like we're gonna try our best not to curse. I know some of our fans love our cursing, but I think that hurts the algorithm.
We got to get AI involved.
We do
That's
gotta
what
get
has to
involved.
happen. AI just got to come in, step in, and just say, "I got this," and just bleep everything.
I bet they're about at that place. ChatGPT.
ChatGPT can do a lot. I can't do video editing yet, but I'm sure they're working on it. I'm sure they'll be there pretty soon.
Well, you guys are very lucky. We're going to have this great wine. It's
is
great for
fantastic.
summer. It's great for fall.
What is this?
So this is what we call a Morellino di Scansano. It's mostly the grape Sangiovese. This one has a little of a grape called Ciliegiolio. And this is from the coast of Tuscany. So you're going to have lower elevation than your traditional regions like Chianti or Brunello that are going to be high up in the mountains, 450, 500 meters above sea level. Morellino di Scansano, this one goes from right at sea level to about 150 above. What you are going to get that you won't get from those high elevations is you're going to get a lot of influence of the sea. You'll notice on the tail of this a sort of saline note, really good to pair with any kind of food, like you'd be salting the food. And also because of the lower elevation, because of the lower elevation, the fruit component of this wine is going to come out in a wilder, riper way. So still definitely old world wine, but that fruit element is going to be something that might not immediately scream Chianti to you if you're thinking, or not going to scream Sangiovese to you if you're thinking of like Chianti or Brunello. This particular producer, very important, specifically for their high-end wines. They made Siffredi, which was named the 7th best wine in the world in 2022. I think.
We should crack that
2023.
open.
Yeah, we should crack that open. I think there's one hanging out in the store. That's the 2019 one. Cabernet Sauvignon from the coast of Tuscany, a very famous place to make Cabernet Sauvignons. Outperformed Tinglanello and all those other...
Does Cab have a DOC status in Tuscany?
Now it does. Now they're calling it like Bulgari DOC, but it came, they invented the term IGT for them because they said Cabernet Sauvignon is not a grape found in Italy. Cabernet Sauvignon is a French grape. So in the beginning they said you can't put this label, you can't put this label on a Cabernet grown in Italy. And they said it tastes too good, fuck you. It tastes too good.
Don't worry.
We'll let the AI handle it.
The AI is good enough though. So much with you.
Joey's slowly losing his job.
And they grew it anyways. And so all those really famous wines, Solaya, Sassicaia, Tilinello are all, cab dominant Tuscan coastal wines.
All like 85% cab or something.
Interesting
Watch
to
a
me.
video about that.
French varietals grown in Tuscany are commanding the biggest dollar points.
Yeah, I mean, one part of it is people know it. One part of it is that they make something a little bit more New World. And then also they say it's like Bordeaux in Tuscany. It's actually better than Bordeaux, but it's similar climate.
But aren't they yielding more cab in Tuscany than Sangiovese? Or are they yielding more Sangiovese than cabs?
I would say it's more Sangiovese because, you still have Brunello, you still have Chianti. You got the whole of Tuscany. But on the coast, I bet you it's more. I
wonder what... I got to look up the numbers on that.
Yeah.
See who's yielding more.
I can't... My palate's so fucked up today. I think because...
You got to drink a little bit first and taste it.
No, I did, but I'm like salt dehydrated. I had my dinner last night has really messed up my, I think, palate today.
I got to stop eating cat food. Let me get a little
More,
more.
yeah, I didn't give you guys enough. It's tasting great today, though.
Well, the bacon this morning didn't help either. I had bacon
As
last
soon
night,
as
bacon this morning.
you poured it in the glass, the fucking bouquet just cracked me. It smells really, really beautiful.
Damn.
You don't always get that with every bottle of wine. For some reason, some wines are more floral than others, more aroma or aromatic.
Yeah,
This one is one of them.
that's great. And that's a sign of a quality wine. When they have the glass like this, you only fill it up that way because they want that much to be the nose experience of the wine, not just the...
I really get the salinity you're talking about. Nice, light, thin wine. I mean, this is great for summertime.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very light, very thin.
And they make a whole line of them. This is their drink it now, drink it quick, enjoy it. That primary fruit tone to it, and then that nice little salinity and a little complexity at the back.
Food-wise, what would you pair with this?
That's a good question. I mean, it's light enough that you could do even a hefty fish dish with it, but I think you're talking more like a summer pasta. Something like that. Red sauce, this would be classic. Go with Sangiovese and red sauce, Sangiovese and brown sauce. Those are always, pomodori, some tomatoes.
A nice late or early evening outside in the backyard. Nice light red wine. Nice little pasta, tomato.
Yeah.
Damn.
And also, I mean, any kind of charcuterie and the meat and the cheese. Also, this is definitely a porch pounder, backyard, summer barbecue.
Yeah.
Sangiovese, while it's so light, it does do well with meat because they've got such good meat coming out of Florence. But also, maybe a little melon wrapped with prosciutto around it. And this would be, I would hit the spot.
I think the next time you come on, we're going to have a spread of food out, and then we'll do our own pairing on air.
Yes.
Let's see what we think.
I haven't had nice cantaloupe with prosciutto in fucking forever.
I fucking love that. Put
That's
a
one of
basil leaf on top.
The low FODMAP foods I can eat.
Yeah.
So
Really?
Crush the fuck out of that fucking cantaloupe.
Oh, yeah.
Prosciutto.
Joey's gonna be like beep beep beep. We're gonna come up with a sound to beep out too, like it's like a cork pop or
No, we
something.
should do like Fez's, huh?
And we can
Have a little picture of Fez's face go over your mouth. Yeah.
I'm really giving Joey a lot of work now. I just got to do a photo edit.
Joey's gonna leave us to get a job on a real podcast and be like, yeah, I can do any of this now.
This is your training. This is the, you're going to say one day, this is your Mac basement, or Mac, where did Apple start? Not a basement.
In the garage.
In the garage.
Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs.
Well, it's going to be like Damien's learning how to code computer. He's going to leave us. Joey's going to be doing, the Tim Dillon show in like 2 weeks. And we're going to be stuck here.
Having the computer, edit out all the work, please.
We're almost there, like Jetsons level AI.
Computer, remove the plumber who came in here.
The Jetsons. I hated the Jetsons.
Yeah, it was a weird show.
I never was into it. Like, I used to watch the Cartoon Network, and they would always show the old shows. The Jetsons would come on. I'm like, this is garbage.
I think you had to watch it because you had nothing else to watch.
Well, that's another thing. Yeah, nothing to watch.
What else was on TV? Fucking
Power Rangers.
I love the Power Rangers.
Not good.
I love the Power Rangers. Shout out Pink Ranger forever. R.I.P. Yellow Ranger.
They're all like fucked up.
No, well, the Yellow Ranger
Red
died.
Ranger's dead.
No, that's the Green Ranger.
Oh, he went to jail.
Green Ranger's dead.
Green Ranger's dead.
Yellow
White
Ranger
Ranger's
died
dead.
early, though. Green Ranger and White Ranger, same guy.
They're dead.
Really?
He's dead. Yeah. Yeah. Green Ranger becomes the White Ranger. Original, I don't because then they had like all these different other Power Rangers, but like
Luke hit me him.
the original Power Rangers
That's good, huh?
was the original, and then the Green Ranger came, and he was my favorite because I love green, and then he became the White Ranger. The lady who played the Yellow Ranger, she died early.
Really?
Green Ranger died maybe a couple of years ago. Yeah, the Yellow Ranger died. Yeah, she was young. She died in a car accident. I mean,
Didn't Blue Ranger die too?
no, I think he's gay. I think that was his big thing.
And Red Ranger was doing porn.
That's a lie. It's not a real. I don't think that's
No,
true.
I believe it.
No, they were saying he was doing gay porn. I don't think that. I think that was like one of.
I think he was just doing regular porn.
No, I think. Trust me, I know. the rumor
Scan
was
through all of the gay porn that came
the
out.
rumor was he was doing gay porn, but it wasn't him. It was like, not that I saw it, but there's a guy that looked like him.
That's like one of those things. Once you put that rumor out to the
You're
world,
fucked.
it's never getting scrubbed. Like, it's always going to come up.
Yeah.
It's always going to, it's always going to be there.
That's like
And
the
how
Richard
could you be
Gere.
the guy that's like, I guarantee you,
I guarantee you.
I guarantee you he was
it wasn't him in the gay porn.
It wasn't him in the gay porn. It was the guy that looked like him.
See, he
He
had
was
a
way
freckle
more
over
jacked.
here. His freckle. Yeah.
He might as well do gay porn now.
No, Richard, like the Richard Gere rumor. Is
He's
that
not
true?
gay?
No, the who?
Richard Gere.
No, the rumor is they had a gerbil shoved up his ass. He's
yeah.
a Hollywood actor. He's gay. They're all Hollywood actors. Gay.
He was banging Cindy Crawford, no?
Okay. Regardless, maybe he was. Maybe she put the gerbil up his ass. The point being, how's that rumor even get started? I think originally, the rumor started because I think Scientology wanted him in or something, and he bucked them. You're right there,
I'm going to
geez.
spit all my fucking wine out.
I think
Think about the gerbil, like inside, like crawling, trying to get to the next stage.
like
Well,
let me.
the key is you got the tail, so when it goes too far.
I don't know. that
I
tail
don't
pop
think,
right
I don't
off.
think it works like that.
Just like the Lemmy Wing saga.
Oh my god, this is rough.
But I mean, I think it was a Scientology thing. Same
Luke
thing
is,
with
Luke
like.
is going in his head. Well, I was going to show this to my boss.
I was going to tell my boss I was advertising the wines, but then I
I
thought
was looking into the.
I was looking at the Richard Gere.
trying to
a sphincter, or was he just stuck in the rectum?
That's the problem. These people come on, they don't understand. Like, we're gonna start talking about Richard Gere ass gerbils.
Did you think you check it for like disease first before you put something?
I don't. I think that's the last. They don't worry. Those people don't worry about diseases. Oh my god, we're getting taken down. I don't even know I was gonna go.
It's great though. I mean, thank God to Scientology. We'd have nothing else to. Puke about.
They say, I mean, but look, you have what's his name, Tom Cruise, John Travolta, all Scientologists, all like open secrets that they're, promiscuous and what other ways they enjoy. Scientology, I think, also killed Travolta's son because he had a seizure and died. His son, but he wouldn't give him medicines because they're like, oh, they don't believe in that or some shit. So the kid had a seizure, hit his head, died. Scientology, L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, John Travolta. What he was a cool dude, but unfortunately.
I mean,
hey, did you see the movie where he plays an Albanian?
No.
He's scary as shit.
he's an Albanian. I can't imagine him doing a good accent.
I don't know if it sounded
what? We
correct,
gotta
but it
watch
was
it.
terrifying.
What movie?
I got to judge his Albanian.
It was called like The Hunter or something. He's like a reverse hitman. Like he has a hit out
He's
on another
bald or
hitman.
something like that?
Yeah, and his eyes, they did something with his eyes. They look really strange.
John Travolta, God bless.
And they drink Jaeger. I don't think I saw the end of it, but I had my money on the bad guy.
I gotta watch it.
That's how you know it's
I'll
bullshit.
text you
If he's
later.
playing in Albania and they're drinking Jaeger, why aren't they drinking Rakia?
Well, no, that might be right because a lot of Albanians went to Germany. So it's like they either went to
like
Italy, they went to Germany, they went to
yeah, but
Switzerland.
they're drinking Rakia the whole time.
I mean, it's possible.
They come to the Bronx, they drink the beer.
I can see that. I don't know if they did a lot of research. I'm going to really critique the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Later tonight.
Next podcast, I want the review.
All
of the
right.
movie. All right.
All right, that sounds good.
Well, what about the review on this wine?
Yeah. I mean, the bottle's about empty. and
Yeah,
there's
we
only-
popped it. It was less than 5 minutes. You drank a whole bottle.
A good bottle of wine, in my opinion. You just keep going back for more.
Yeah.
I'm not saying if you're an alcoholic you have problems. Don't go back for every bottle of wine. But for a good bottle of wine, it's easy to drink. It's easy to pound down. And this we're doing like on the cusp. We don't even have any food with this really. We had a little bit of breakfast prior, but
Luke did he?
Luke had
Poor
his
guy
toast.
toast.
Poor guy who didn't.
Guy goes, I can't eat
taste
eggs.
I know.
Come to the Bronx, eating bacon, eggs, and cheeses, man.
That's
No,
the
but,
traditional dish.
I was saying to him earlier, my son has an egg allergy, so I know what it's like. I gotta be more conscious of that next time.
Yeah.
Next time, all the Italian shit, none of it has eggs.
Right.
Prosciutto melon, obviously. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get like a little like, I can't think right now, but some ribeye or something like that, a little bit of cold
ribeye.
cuts, some mozzarella, some smoked cheese.
I think I still have a couple meat connects, but you guys got the good meat guy right here. Too.
Listen, if you want to,
Yeah,
but
drop
more
off
than
a-
merrier. Why not?
Yeah.
We'll do a little something from out to the
I like
neighborhood.
that. I got a couple of meat connects.
I remember I was hanging out with two friends. One of them had a car, and they didn't know each other. And I'm like, "Oh, we got to pick up." We won't say his name on the air. From work, and he comes with like this satchel bag and like a fucking T-bone this big that he took from the butcher shop. It was like that thick, that big. He's like, "Oh, I don't have that much money for drinks, but I'll throw this in as my $200 steak."
That'll be a friend of me.
Beautiful. Get some charcoal, you get yourself a party.
Yeah.
Nothing better than that. Nothing better than grilled meats.
Yeah, the dinner I made yesterday, it would have been better if it was like grilled or smoked.
What'd you make?
Onions, meat, because I've been seeing keeps in my algorithm. I've seen like 8 different versions of onions. You stuff it with meat and put another onion in, so it's like a little meat onion sandwich. Wrap it in bacon. Some people put it in the oven. Some people put it on a grill or a smoker. I had to put it in the oven with a skillet.
You're putting meat inside the onion? You're stuffing the onion?
Yes.
Really?
And you wrap it. Yeah. It came out good. It was actually good. But then, like, when I took it out of the oven, the bacon wasn't crispy enough, so I had to put it in the air fryer to get that nice crispy feel. But if I had a nice smoker, I think it would have came out better.
I mean, I can't see it tasting bad because onion adds flavor to everything.
Yeah. I mean, I put the meat in the meat. I did diced up jalapenos, shredded cheese,
So
seasoned
it's
it with-
ground meat.
Yeah, it's ground meat. Yeah.
Should have made it like one of those Walmart like stay-at-home mom videos. Like everything that they're cooking with is from Walmart.
Yeah, it's just like
And she just like throws everything together like in a pan, and it sounds delicious. It doesn't look delicious, but it
So
sounds
it's
like
just
it.
Must add to the
middle of America white trash people, and they're like, I'm making my kids lunch for the week, and it's just like Lunchables, like little.
But that's their reality,
It's crazy.
right? They don't have a neighborhood like this. I'm not like just saying that to pump this neighborhood, but you need neighborhoods like this. Neighborhoods like this all over New York, where you have access to a butcher, a fishmonger, a bakery, a pastry place, fresh produce, cold cuts, cheeses. You have access to a whole
Yeah.
ethical group's food, ethic group of foods.
Yeah.
Ethica.
Yeah.
Well,
There you go.
But even unto your point, you could even go like to like a normal supermarket for, you don't even have to go to butcher, whatever. You go to a supermarket around here and you can find like decent stuff. These people just go to Walmart and buy like Lunchables in a.
Like Walmart
It's a
has a
shame.
produce section, but it's a weird produce section. I don't know if you've ever been to Walmart.
Not all of them do though.
No, in New York, we just don't have one.
I go to the one in Jersey sometimes. We get like some weird stuff that
Yeah,
we can't
yeah.
get over here. And their produce section is very strange. It's not like a normal produce section. It's big. There's a lot of stuff there, but it's a weird offering of stuff.
And how's the stuff packaged? Like you go to a supermarket, it's like they got a whole tub of artichokes or whatever, But is this everything comes in a plastic?
A lot of the fruits are like in big bins, like how you normally go.
nice.
So you
That's
could grab a
good.
bag, you could put stuff in there.
Yeah.
The greens, like the celeries, the lettuces, the stuff like that, they're kind of like in that thing on the wall where like the thing is spraying water on it.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, so it's like a regular supermarket.
Kind of, but it's not the same offering. Like a supermarket, you could get like a bunch of different things. You can get cabbage, you can get a cauliflower, you can get all kinds of things. They kind of just have like a lot of celery,
Just one generic idea.
a lot of lettuce.
It's all genetically grown in Bill Gates' farms. And
Yeah.
all that type of shit.
It's very strange, man. It's weird to live outside of like a neighborhood like this. Granted, we don't live here. We all live a little bit further away, but having access to a neighborhood like this.
And this is this is a fleeting thing. Even in New York, it's less and less common.
Well, yeah, it's harder, right? You get priced out by Whole Foods. You're getting...
And that's what's going to be the end of it, you know? If you just go everywhere and you drop with the same big box store that could be any place, you know, what the fuck is the point of living, you know? We all got to do something.
I think part of this podcast is a push for something like that, to get a little more in front of people's eyes who don't know about neighborhoods like this. And say, hey, look, we exist. We offer these things. You should shop here, besides going to just what they see, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, whatever the fuck, Aldi, whatever else is out there, wherever they think is like, oh, that's where I can get good food from. Neighborhoods like this still exist. Make the trip, come out here.
Aldi.
I
heard of a story about an Aldi. A man was arrested in an Aldi for stealing stuff from an Aldi. Coincidentally, he had a name similar to a friend of mine. Thank you.
Okay.
I think you know who I'm talking about.
You have a lot of friends of yours who aren't friends of mine.
He had the same name as you, if I recall.
Oh, really?
You sent me the article about an Anthony stealing and getting arrested from Aldi.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like setting up Google alerts. Right? And I'm like, just typing in things like to see like what works, right? Like obviously after Cantina and stuff like that. So I'm like, fuck, let me type in my name. So I type in my name and bam, a bunch of the same people with my exact name pop up. I'm like, okay. And I see one dude out in middle of New Jersey.
What's in New Jersey?
Yeah, he gets locked up for stealing from shoplifting from Aldi.
Your name?
My exact name.
They didn't give him like the J? They didn't give him the middle letter or something?
And he had...
Make sure no one thought.
He's like a year or two younger or older than me. So it's like almost like you could like, thank God I'm the only one that lives in the Bronx. There's no other people with my name that live here in the city or in the Bronx. So if he's outside of the city, he ain't fucking me. But he got caught stealing like $1,000 worth of shit from an Aldi.
$1,000?
And thank God to those cops out there who actually fucking do their job.
Yeah.
Nab the motherfucker.
What
threw him in
state
jail.
is this?
This is in Jersey.
Jersey.
Malpan, something like that. Middle of Jersey.
Somebody was telling me that there's I know California and a couple other places, there's a law that you don't stop people from shoplifting from supermarkets.
Hey, keep voting for him, baby. Keep voting for him, baby. You shoplift here, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Okay?
You got to at least do something, you know? Like I was in a coffee shop the other day and now I live in the East Village, unfortunately.
Luke lives in a new part of the city every other week. I think he might be homeless. I don't know.
I see a curve.
You could, but you're just always wearing that jacket, like hey, like one of those like homos with a bindle, you know?
Yeah. I could do this. Yeah, you know, you stash your nice clothes, you know, shower in a suit, come back. Oh, I fucked up the mic. But yeah, man, and, you know, it's a neighborhood that is soft, I would say. Some parts. But, so, you know, the homeless guy comes in and, you know, coffee shop, this nice, it's Italian place. So the guy's from, kid from Napoli is there, and he's, the homeless guy's giving him all this shit. There's like some, oh, could I have one of those cookies? He's like, yeah, have a cookie. And we like wanted to start something, and like grab and run. But the guy was so nice to him behind the counter. Eventually, he just like grabbed the tip jar.
We had a guy around here grab a tip jar.
Then I beat the shit out of him.
There's a guy that hangs around the neighborhood here who grabbed the tip jar and ran. And not ours. I would have fucking stabbed him.
Right.
Just kidding. I don't carry any weapons on me.
Yeah. But you didn't propose. Yeah.
He's took a tip jar from one of the other things, and then the neighborhood, like all the business got alert with his picture. Watch out for this guy. And like everybody knows, he's like a very well-known person around here.
Yeah.
And he just comes around and was looking at him, and he's like tearing it, because there's pictures of him.
Tearing the
He's tearing the pictures down. And we're like, yo, why'd you do that? He's like, I didn't do that. They owe me money. That's why I took it. Like, he had some sort of excuse. It's funny. It's just, but like, nobody beats it. He's just like a guy. Like, we all know him. We all see him. And it's like,
well, that makes
that was his way of evening it.
A good segue into the story I'm going to tell about a guy caught stealing from here. So this is month 1 of pandemic. Mm-hmm. Before we knew about masks, before we knew about any of that, people were like wearing. I think I was wearing plastic gloves at the time.
Right.
It was like very early on.
brainwash.
So we're sitting here, we're working, and this little dude comes in. He had to be like 4'9". Little guy comes in, And I can tell right off the jump he's weird. Normally when someone walks in, I always introduce myself or say hello or greet them or whatever, right? Just to make a connection. Hey, I'm here. Whatever you need, I'm here to help you. Guy walks in and I go, hey, how you doing? He has like a weird response to me. Already, spider senses off. I go, okay, let me pay attention to this guy. And he's looking at something and he goes, what'd you say, man? I said, hey, how you doing? Oh, I thought you asked me what high school I went to. Wow. And I'm like, nah, man, if you need help with something, though, let me know. I'm here to help you. All right. And he's like holding a takeout box. And I don't see it at first, but then he pops it open. He's eating chicken wings from the takeout box, which covered in barbecue sauce. He's eating them while he's in here going, hey. He's like singing some song. He puts chicken back inside and he starts licking his fingers. Right? We're at the beginning of the pandemic. We already know shit is going on.
Right. But
remember that whole thing with Bloomberg? He was at the party. He was licking his fingers. His campaign was done the next day.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, he was running for president at the time. He went to some party or something. They had like some little like I guess like a fundraiser or something. And there's like boxes of donuts and like boxes of like pizza. He's eating shit. He's like licking his fingers. Like guys that have a touch.
Like,
his campaign was done.
Licking your finger.
That shit is weird to do.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're home by yourself and nobody's watching,
that's fine.
eat.
That's fine.
But you had like a kid.
You're just licking your fingers.
You're a billionaire.
He's like, oh, this is what people do.
Yes,
normal people do. They lick their fingers.
It's exactly what it is.
So he was trying to be one of us. Yeah.
Shows how to touch a guy. But anyway, this guy, he's licking his fingers, right? He's in the store. I'm like, all right, like, what the fuck is this? Don't you know what the fuck? Something's going on.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I'm really now spider sense is firing off. I'm like, all right. Just keep an eye on this dude. He comes around, whatever. And mind you, I'm standing here. One of the other guys is standing there. They're working here. One of the other guys, Fez, is standing in that corner. So it's like, you can't steal anything if you wanted to.
Right.
Well, anyway, this guy
there's no hidden spot in this store. There's no cranny.
He obviously was on crack that day or something. He still tried to. So he comes around the corner. He comes right where I'm standing here. And I see the old trick. He has like a big baggy jacket.
Yeah.
He pulls his hand inside the sleeve. And he puts his sleeve over the bottle, grabs it, and then pulls it inside and puts his hand back out.
Yeah.
Right? So he slides the bottle inside the big jacket of his sleeve. So I see it clear as day. Because when you hear the bottle jingling around, already you know he's fucking around with it. And then I see him do it.
Yeah.
So I walk up behind him. I go, what are you doing? He said, huh? I grab him by the back of his collar, and I grab his sleeve, and I could feel there's something in there. It was a fucking bottle of lotion that he had just lifted up from the fucking Rite Aid from the guy in the corner. I pull that out. I go, what the fuck? And then I keep grabbing it, and I feel it my bottle. I pull my bottle out.
Jesus Christ.
I put it on the barrel, and I grab him by the back of his jacket. Remember, this guy's 4'9". I kick the door open, and I throw him out the store.
Yeah. Very nice.
He's in the street now, right? This is the opposite of the East Village.
Right. Fucking Bronx, yeah.
So I throw him out the shop. He's outside in the street, and I start screaming at him, get the fuck out of this neighborhood. Don't fucking come back here.
Yeah.
I yell at the top of my lungs. So when you yell at someone in the street here, everyone outside, now their focus is on that fucking guy. All the other store owners, all the people shopping in the street, everyone walking around stops what they're doing and not just fucking looks at this dude. It's not like Manhattan where everyone's got headphones in, they're like walking around looking at the fucking sky and shit. Everyone here's now looking at this dude. Yeah. This guy starts walking away, and I'm yelling, get the fuck out of this neighborhood. I start recording him.
Yeah.
All right? That's when he gets irate, because now I got him on camera. He turns around and he's like, yo, fuck you, motherfucker. Yo, suck my dick. Please. Motherfucker.
He was a diva. He just needed the spotlight on him.
Once he had some distance in between me, that's when he started mouthing off. Right. So now he grabs out of his bag another bottle from another store, right? And he fucking throws it at me.
Yeah.
Misses me completely. Goes like right past me.
That's serious.
So I'm like yelling at him too. He grabs another bottle out. Right?
This guy was stealing.
He throws it like it was like a bottle of beer. Throws it at me, misses, and it breaks the windshield of like a brand new Mercedes parked right next to the store. And then the guy starts smiling. It's like, yo, fuck you, motherfucker. I didn't know there was a dude behind me who's like 7 feet tall. And he's like, what? What the fuck you say? And he thinks the little dude's yelling at him So he fucking books it, takes off after him. And the little guy like runs, he cuts the corner, and then I'm pretty sure that big guy caught up to him.
Oh,
that's the beauty about living in the Bronx. We got old school justice, street justice.
Street justice, amen, brother.
Okay. What?
Say amen, brother.
Amen, brother.
Street justice.
With our little Clint Eastwood cigarillos. Nah.
I never seen that guy again though.
Yeah. Maybe nobody ever saw him again.
So sometimes what you gotta do, you gotta chase the bums out of the town, so to say.
Yeah.
I'm not the sheriff or nothing, but I'm not gonna let no one steal from the store easy. I'm gonna give them a real fucking hard time.
That's right. If you make it out, at least it wasn't worth it. You know?
It wasn't always like that. When I was younger, I was scared. I didn't know what the fuck to do when someone tried to steal something.
Oh yeah.
I would grab the bottle back and let's say, get out of here, and that would be the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
As you get older, you know you have to make a big deal out of it.
Of course.
So they don't come back.
So that they know there's a path of least resistance somewhere else. Dude, my friend downtown, Brazilian guy, again, he works at a wine store. Actually, well, anyways, he's a cool dude. Good stories about him. But they stole the bottle. He's like, yeah, when I was younger, I would have run after him, but I didn't. I just said, fuck it, so. And his brother works in a store in the, West Village. He ran after the same two guys the next day, pulled a knife on him.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, whatever,
Whatever,
That's
it
what Kung
happens.
Fu is for,
So
yeah.
I'm a 2A guy, but the city doesn't want me to protect myself. What are you gonna do?
2A? Like the guns?
Yes.
I mean, I think
Got a thumbs up for Joey in the corner.
about guns. I think sometimes you're adding gasoline too much, right? If everyone's got guns, it becomes a problem.
They can have the fire, but I can't have the gasoline. Get the fuck out of here.
Why do you chase the crackhead off with words? You have
No, yeah, of course. Then he pulls a knife, then I pull a gun, and then the fuck out of
Crackhead's
here.
not gonna have a gun.
He's
Usually,
gonna have a knife.
you might have a knife. All right, keep your distance. That's all. Don't wait for me, crackhead.
I would have to fucking let two off in the air.
What you gotta do? Keep us.
Oh, I'm fucking crazy! Get out of here!
What's that with those?
I'm sorry.
The thing just went off, man.
Okay.
Just went nuts.
What movie is that? Die Hard? Not Die Hard. No. What's the other franchise? There's Lethal Weapon.
When he goes
Weapon.
to jump off the building.
Yeah. You're crazy. I'm crazier. Yeah.
All you need is a little thing of dial soap in your pocket, like a liquid soap.
Yeah.
Crackhead runs after you, just throw it on the floor. Crackhead slips, so you just book it. You get out of there.
Home Alone?
And just
Looney
run
Tunes.
there, run. See you later, crackhead. You definitely got more vitamins and nutrition than the crackhead.
Yo,
So
we
you'd
need
be
more
fine.
wine.
Wine, or you want to do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let's do the one.
Do the wine? Do
Yeah,
the
so
wine.
all right.
We'll get
This
to
is
your
like a nice
whiskey.
example
Oh,
for people
listen.
at home.
Yeah. This one killed, by the way. Everybody's
Okay.
1 hour.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's
We're gonna cut it down. For the folks back home.
let's wrap it up.
You want to do
Well,
this one?
let's
or
do
you wanna
this
just-
one.
all right.
I think we got 30 minutes. Good.
Yeah,
sure?
About 30 minutes. Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, we got 30
Yeah, we
minutes?
got 30 minutes.
All right. So I did go to a Yankees game yesterday.
Yeah, I know, bozo.
I know. I had friends. Now I
Listen, don't let this guy shame you for the team that you like.
Listen.
He doesn't want to get shamed for the team he likes.
I don't
let
get
him shame
shamed.
you
I
for
don't
the
get
team.
shamed.
I mean,
It's not about being shamed.
Nobody
It's
would
about-
shame somebody for the Mets.
Comes in,
I
he's
mean,
like, oh, Mets.
I don't say nothing.
you
I don't
can't
say
shame
nothing.
somebody for the
Yeah,
Mets.
I don't like them doing that either.
I don't say anything. I
already
never
suck
really
bad.
bring up the Mets because when I was younger, yeah, but now I'm old. Like I got bigger things to worry about than how the ball game do.
You're
Mets
unwashed
lost
now.
last night. Gave up a fucking
The sports
3-run.
teams
They gave up a
had you
3-run
watched.
homer to lose the lead in the 7th inning last night, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, maybe you're not
The same
washed.
one or?
What did I put new ones? Fuck
Yeah,
it.
it's not-
Yeah, good.
whatever.
What's going on? These are plastic cups. Just throw them in the fucking garbage. They'll
Fancy
eventually.
podcast will have glassware and all this other shit.
Oh,
Oh, whatever.
God.
Sometimes we have glassware.
I mean, the big thing, this could be colder too.
Well, Nick's supposed to get his glassware, but
Who?
Nick?
I think it was supposed to be a surprise, but never mind. I never mentioned it.
All right.
Oh,
Wait, there is a way to edit,
you
right?
just ruined the surprise.
There is a way, because, the problem with the Yankees game, besides, the Yankees, is this was sitting in a hot car for the whole hour and a half that I was there.
Okay.
No, it smells all right. It's fine. Yeah, it's good. It didn't get screwed. I parked the car under a tree, so it's all right.
All right,
So-
so this is a wine we don't carry. So
we
this
don't
is
carry.
one of Luke's
Don't
wines.
carry it. I heard that you do carry it. I heard,
I don't know, maybe. Let's see.
Right off the tongue, don't even get him. Mm-hmm. It's like a cotton candy flavor to it.
it does have a nice thing going on. So these wines are known for being impactful. We're in Piedmont now. Piedmont is famous for its reds, famous for Barolo and Barbaresco. This is a Barbaresco producer. In the 70s, they stopped selling their grapes. They started doing their own bottling, so grandfather of the current owner. And when they did that, they also reduced yields. They went completely organic. They started doing things with the very, very best procedures and all that. So Arnase, it's a white grape. It's going to be impactful. It's going to be mineral. It's going to be dry. Very good for pairing with food, just in general, because it won't get lost in it. And now that, because it's a little too warm, you're getting a bit more fruit on it that is bringing out these kind of almost candied fruit tones. And these guys, they're really nice. The owner, it's one of the smallest ones that we work with as an importer. And the owner looks like Frodo Baggins. He's just like this little guy with a lot of hair and super nice dude. Really, all winemakers are lovely, and this guy just takes it to the next level. He's really nice, heart on his sleeve kind of guy. And also, just about this whole area, it says Lenge on here too, which is where Barolo and Barbaresco are located. This guy from that area gave me this novel, a little short one, and it was about like life as being a poor farmer in the Lenge. And every hill is called a Lenga, and then all of them together are the Lenge. And now I understand the harshness of life and why they needed such quality wine to take the edge off.
Fontana's fountain?
Yes.
Italian?
Fountain.
White fountain.
Yeah. Yes. Very, yeah.
That was my nickname in high school.
Yeah. What did they say? The entire men's basketball team called you? No.
I was never much of a basketball player.
Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't play basketball myself. Fontana Bianca. So Arnase, or another thing, Piemonte, for people that don't know. Tuscany, where Morellino de Scansano is, kind of like the middle of Italy, a little bit more north of the middle of Italy.
Yeah, you're spot on, yeah.
Arnase, Langhe, Piemonte, all the way up north.
Up north.
So cold climate, different territory, different terroir. Mountainous?
Yeah, rolling hills, very classic kind of, very classic country for making good quality wines, mist-covered hills. And there's something about the soil, they call it marl soil, white and red colored moved together. And there's some geological event that makes it very special, this whole region. I don't know exactly what it is, but this region has soil that's really prime for wine growing and is not often found.
Would you call this light, medium, or full body white?
Well, the great thing about Italian wines from this region, the reds and the whites, when I say like impactful or powerful, it's not a full-bodied wine, but it has that punch to it. It has that persistence of flavor that it'll stand up. It's got the nice, strong acidity that'll make it zing through a meal. And while it's not like a Chardonnay or something that's filling up your entire mouth, it still is going to leave you with a very specific feeling, an experience, this wine.
So for me, I think it has a nice acidity that's clean and crisp, kind of like a Sauvignon Blanc's acidity. But it's got the weight that a Sauvignon Blanc doesn't have.
I would say that, yeah.
So people at home who don't know Arnase, and they want to get into something different, say, hey, this is more of a fuller wine than something like the Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc is like a light, clean, crisp, thin.
Yeah.
This is more of a heavier, meatier wine.
More serious. This could stand up to what you're eating. Yeah.
What would you pair with this?
Well, the Lenge. What would you pair with this? Before I came on this show, I was supposed to do my homework, but this is great at the beginning of a meal. Your nice little aperitivo hour. You have this, and you have some small openers.
Nice Parmigiano.
Ketti. Yeah.
Nice I can see some cheap smoked cheese going with this.
Perfect. Yeah.
Friuli Sardegna, I can see going with it.
That'll go with anything for me.
Yeah.
I love a good Friuli Sardegna.
Even Parmigiano will go with this.
Nice, fresh, oily chunk of Parm. Damn. Some things I miss about that cheese store. When you cut open that Parmesan wheel, you get a nice, fresh...
I know, almost white covered piece of chunk of cheese.
Like the oil would come out.
All the fat that's like sitting on top of that cheese.
And they say that Parmesan aged for more than 2 years, it actually is good for your heart. There's like some chemical process that goes on that's different.
Parmesan is supposed to be aged.
This is not a
3 years?
medically show.
3 years was Parmesan aged?
3 years is expensive. That's good shit.
Because
usually it's 18 months is what you get in a supermarket for good stuff.
well, it wasn't that Grana.
Grana Padano is different.
Wasn't
it's not
that
as
like?
sharp. It's softer.
Yeah, I know, but that was only aged for like 6 months.
I think a year or something like that.
You want more of this?
Yeah. The Parmesan, when we used to work at the cheese store, when we would get
You guys
the
worked
Parmesan,
at a cheese store?
yeah, that's that's our first job.
Cheese and wine aficionados,
Nobody
man.
fucking told me this.
We're young boys.
We would buy like
old men.
12 wheels of Parmesan at a time.
Yeah.
So we'd get a whole big shipment in, and we'd put them in the front of the store, and those fucking wheels would lose so much oil.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh,
Sorry, man. We're gonna get taken off the air if we don't pay the piper.
I think by the time we sold it to you, it was already kind of aged even more. So
Right.
much weight, so much oil would come out. It was crazy. It would just like drip onto the counter where we keep them, and they would just dump onto the floor. All this oil of Parmigiano. We should have, now that I think about it, we should have probably saved that fucking oil. Probably could have sold it as something else.
Yeah, like an infusion.
Some bread in there.
Cheese cooking oil, who knows? But it was,
nice fresh bread in that oil.
people don't really realize that cheese is a live thing. It's
Yeah.
still aging. It's still going through its stages. And it has all these pores on it that leak and excrete all this extra oil. That cheese inside is maturing. It's getting sharper. It's getting harder. Its flavors are becoming more complex.
Yeah.
I fucking love cheese.
I wish I was
Oh,
Parmesan. Shout out to I wish I was prosciutto, but I wish I was Parmesan.
Yeah, I wish a Prosciutto podcast had us on, or had me on, one of their early episodes. We should probably get a collab episode going on.
Yeah,
There's a nice guy comes in and he'll
cheese.
tell us, "Oh, I listen. You guys did good. Thank you."
He has a lot of the older history of the neighborhood.
Yeah,
It's like he knows like a lot of the older stories that we hear like in the 60s and 70s.
fucking awesome.
Probably knows
Really
also
nice podcast.
Calandras,
He probably knows Calendars too, sure.
of course.
Calandras.
Calendar's like Senator Calandra.
Okay, the name rang a bell.
There's like a school named Calandra or something like that too. It's a more popular town name. If I do good in life, maybe my name will go into school somewhere.
Yeah.
I know
All right.
Fauci's name is going to school somewhere.
Fauci's name is going
Folks,
to
he's
schools.
baiting me. Joe, he's trying to bait me. I don't want to get taken down from YouTube.
Fauci apparently was a basketball player, about the same age as my uncle.
Yeah, dunk on you,
basketball
son,
player.
and hit you with the vaccine.
Guy can't throw a
Bam.
fucking baseball. You can tell me he's a baseball player.
Well, that's what he did. He walked around with a needle. He stabbed the other guy, and then he didn't make the layup
please.
after that.
Guy's an enemy to the
Did I send you that video I saw on Instagram with the guy sneaking up on people hitting him with the needle? Everyone's still wearing masks. It was like he walking around in a trench coat and he just went hit people in the arm with a needle and they would freak the fuck out. I sent you that. I didn't send you that.
Did you get
You get
poked?
riled up later.
Did you get poked?
No.
You didn't get
I'm
poked?
pure blood, baby. Fucking bullshit in me.
They're not going to be able to track you and
Good.
turn on.
The guy
Good
thought he was dying last year. He'd come out the bathroom and go, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying.
Yeah,
I'm dying.
but not from the vaccine. That's why I'm still alive, motherfucker.
Relax,
I'm sorry.
relax.
That's your fault.
Relax.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
Take it easy.
No, don't relax. It's your fault. This is what
I'm
you
not
do.
the one screaming.
Yeah. I know you're not, but getting me fired up, man.
You're getting control of your emotions.
Every episode, you gotta get me on.
I think Fauci's a stand-up guy.
Amen. Send 100 cases.
Are we done? Or
whiskey.
I'm ready to go home now.
No, come on. We're kidding you.
He's a big sourpuss, don't worry.
Yeah.
I gotta crack into this.
Oh, this one's for Nick. This one's for Nick. Nick loves this.
Oh, he loves when the on-air eating.
He loves the on air eating. So, you know, we're going for too long, drinking too much. He's like, I just gotta eat this bacon. I've been chewing on this little cigarello.
Yeah, I like it. That's I feel like the good, the bad, and the ugly over here.
I like this a lot better than a normal cigar.
Yeah, a normal cigar.
We went golfing. They'll give out cigars, and even just chewing on this cigar, like this burns my mouth a little bit. I guess from the tobacco, but like a normal cigar, I can't do.
It's
this
too much.
I like this. Like you said, Clint Eastwood style.
Yeah.
That or I feel like especially with the sunglasses, Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh yeah.
He had a little
Fuck
cigar
yeah.
holder, but
Speaking about baiting, I just read Hell's Angels, Hunter S. Thompson's first about.
Oh yeah, when he was living with them.
And with those guys, you got to read their first novel because afterwards they get too famous for doing all these drugs, and they do so much they burn their brains out. And
Yeah, they get too. And he was never a fan. Was never a fan of him.
Yeah,
it's like too full of him. Not him full of himself, just that his whole like.
I like his lifestyle.
His whole like, he's cool, kooky.
Right.
Johnny Depp's his best friend.
Yeah. And doing all the drugs, driving and shit. Yeah.
Well, I'm down to go to Vegas and do mad drugs. That's fine.
All right, what are we doing this weekend?
Gettysburg this weekend, actually.
Gettysburg?
Yeah, we didn't talk about
Gettysburg.
Yeah.
You want to come?
I don't know.
You want to come to Gettysburg this weekend?
I could come to Gettysburg. I'm on vacation this week.
Let's go, man.
There you
I'm supposed to
go.
go to Detroit. Gettysburg seems, just about as
Detroit.
bad.
I was going to go because I haven't used my vacation.
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind slowly, so I'm like, I got to go away. I'm going to North Carolina in a couple of weeks, but I was going to go to Cooperstown.
Okay.
I've never been up there. Yeah, big baseball guy. I've never been up there.
You're on vacation this week, by the way?
No, not the week. Just this weekend.
go on.
So then Cooperstown kind of fell through. Couple friends couldn't come. My buddy Steve let us down.
Fuck the whole thing up.
Boyano
Steve.
always lets us down. He's not going to watch the podcast.
Fuck the whole thing up, too.
The only one that's tried and true is Anthony. I mean, he was willing to leave the store alone, let these kids that can't handle a flood burn the whole place down.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So Cooperstown fell through. We couldn't find a nice hotel. So I said, I've always said to myself, I would like to go to Gettysburg, see, history. I like history. I like that shit.
Yeah.
So
Picket/charge.
what? Oh, Picket.
Picket/charge.
See, he's got to come. I can see you in a reenactment. But it's like a 5-hour drive, so I'm like, it's a little further than Cooperstown, but whatever. Screw it, we'll go. And so we still got to book the place.
Don't shoot.
I'm gonna book the place today. You got to send me money, bud. But
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Don't worry.
yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
I get
Yeah, we're gonna go to Gettysburg.
Hell yeah.
My plan.
Is that near Arlington?
That's Texas.
No.
Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia. Yeah.
Arlington, Texas. Why did I go?
Oh my
No,
God.
I don't know. It's in Pennsylvania, Gettysburg. It's near. I forget where it's near.
So Arlington Cemetery not related to.
Oh, that's DC.
That's DC. That's DC. Gettysburg is Pennsylvania.
Yes, Gettysburg Address, big time battlefield over there. My plan is to do drugs and go look at the battlefield.
And then imagine it. It'll help you.
Yes.
You'll
take
be
a lot of
fucked
mushrooms.
up.
I'll lay on the battlefield, and then feel like the mushrooms, my body, and the bodies that died there for this country will all
Come together.
synergy.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm
You're gonna
about,
have a
man.
bad trip. Yeah. No, do it.
It's not a bad trip. It's a
It's
full
a great trip.
man.
Great trip.
Something Fauci can never think about. Okay.
Picket/charge, man. We had to read Killer Angels in high school. It was one of the only books I actually read because it was kind of good. It was about all the Civil War angels, the generals. I don't remember if it was that or something else.
Nice. I guess it was a good amount.
Yeah, we gotta get into the whiskey.
One of the good books I read was
Red
the hell was this?
Red Badge of Courage.
Red Badge of Courage,
Yeah,
and
there's
the other
a good
one,
movie about that. Old fucking movie.
Very good movie.
Yeah.
Red Badge of Courage, and there was the other one with was Red Badge of Courage with the drummer boy?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the Red Badge of Courage? Okay.
I don't know. I think it is.
Because it was about like the Charlie the drummer or whatever. He was
No,
just,
that's a different one.
which is crazy that back in the day, like how stupid they were. These people, they came to this country, they slaughtered everybody, right? The British, let's blame the British. They go all over the world, they slaughter these people, then they're like, these are the rules to war.
Yeah.
We march in a line while a little boy drums in front of us. I was like, what? And then that's how we killed them. We were like, yeah, okay, assholes. We're gonna just pop out and fucking shoot you.
It's like, I wonder where they're hiding.
It said, yeah.
Over there. That's where they're
Now
hiding.
the progressive boy to drum, and we'll stay in the line. Fuck the British.
Send the
Yeah.
peasants out to fight like gentlemen.
Like Mel Gibson movie, Saint Mel Gibson. I'm gonna start calling him.
Patriot?
Yeah,
Great
It's a
movie.
good movie.
the British guys, they're just all so evil. They're like,
And then he fucking he kills the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh, was that
good movie.
Heath Ledger that he fucking...
Heath Ledger
yeah.
is
yeah, and
Where's
he's walking
Heath
up
Ledger?
to the bad guy and then he spins over and stabs him.
Heath Ledger. Shout out
poor
Heath Ledger.
Heath
R.I.P.
Yeah.
The Olsen twins killed him or something like that. Right?
Is that true?
Something like that. One of them was involved. They're like, I did pills with him.
That would be a way to go.
Great Joker.
The
Heath
best
Ledger,
Joker.
yeah.
The best Joker. The best
And he
Joker.
died filming that, right? That
No,
like
right
it
after.
came out.
Right
The
after.
movie came out after he died.
Yeah, but it wasn't like during.
Yeah.
Like right after it came. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got
The
the
best
award
Joker.
posthumously, however you say it.
I think about he went from like those chick movies, 100 Things I Hate About
10
You.
Things I Hate About You. Yeah. He was like a heartthrob, and then
Girls love that movie, right? And then
Yeah.
he went to go do the Joker, which the best Joker. I'm not just saying it because he's dead.
Yeah.
I like Jack Nicholson too. He was a good Joker as well. But the
It's
best
it's
Joker.
Heath Ledger, Joaquin Phoenix right under Jack Nicholson.
I mean, the Joaquin Phoenix, unpopular take. I really don't like those movies.
I love that movie.
I didn't
know they
watch
like
him.
it.
I didn't watch him.
I wasn't crazy about him. I like that it was in the Bronx. It's
Yeah, that's what I was
seedy.
gonna
It
say. I'll
feels
tell you
at the
why
right
you don't
time.
like that.
Yes, I
Like,
know
it's
this.
pretty
You
cool movie.
can't attach that. You're not a white male like this. Okay? It was about the plight of the white man in this goddamn country. Finally, it's gonna turn into like an extreme right wing fucking like,
You're
loyal,
not
straight white male.
So anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. Tune in next week when we all get swastikas.
I'll tell you why Joaquin was one of my favorites.
Hey,
'Cause
that's a good movie. Are you gonna take off that jersey or that? Not jersey.
oh, Luke's going off on a.
No, the Inglorious Bastards. Well, but you know, when you get to Long Island, are you gonna take off that? What do you call it when a military person would? Uniform. Are you gonna
Stuck on the Yankee game.
yeah.
Another
Glorious
really good
Bastard.
movie.
I didn't.
You didn't like it?
I like it.
I'm not a Quentin Tarantino fan. I feel like he's so overblown.
Guy, he's anti-pop.
But no.
He's anti-cool.
No.
I think this got busted though. I think that got.
Inglorious
He killed
Bastards. I didn't really like. I did like Django. I think that
Django was.
I think
fucking
Django's
good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction, I think, is an extremely overrated movie.
It's a good movie. It's not a movie that you want to rewatch. Like when you get to the end of that, you're like,
Pulp Fiction, it's a good movie, but I think like people put it like
up top.
the greatest movie of all time. Which one? You want this?
Whiskey.
Dunzo? The battery's Dunzo?
Whiskey.
Okay,
The
sorry.
battery's gone?
No, not one. Sorry.
Wait, so Pulp Fiction not your favorite?
I love Pulp Fiction.
No, I like it, but
Try.
like people talk about it like it's the be end all, you know.
Fair enough.
But I like Django.
another
I think
movie.
Django's fantastic.
The best part of
Django
Pulp Fiction
might
is
be
when
better.
they're in the diner
Yeah.
and they're arguing about
Yeah.
giving the tips, right?
No, you got the
that's
wrong
Reservoir
movie.
Dogs.
That's Reservoir Dogs, which is definitely
Oh,
a better movie.
shit.
than
Reservoir
Pulp
Dogs is
Fiction.
mad good too.
Reservoir Dogs
That's-
is fucking good.
The best part of that Reservoir Dogs is when they're in the
Steve
restaurant.
Buscemi. First of all,
And they're arguing about it.
The one guy that lives in that whole fucking movie is the guy that doesn't tip. Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi
He's the only guy who walks away from it. Everyone else dies. in
one of
whole
the best
movie.
actors of all time. That guy is
It's fucking good.
a fantastic actor. I mean, from
I mean,
that
I tip.
movie.
I tip. America, I tip.
Listen, he's right, man. Don't fucking tip, man. That's a whole nother thing when, now these waiters like, here's your fucking
But
food.
the nice thing about that movie is they all have to be anonymous with each other. Mr. Green, Mr. Blue, Mr. Yellow.
Yeah.
But they're having such an ingrained conversation
Yeah.
that would form people's opinions for years on out.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's a conversation I have with you to argue with you to say like, hey, Luke, look at my view on the world. What's your view on the world? And let me tell you why your view on the world is wrong, and my view on the world is right. I think it's such
the
a
real
great
stuff.
piece of that movie was that restaurant scene.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, that whole thing about Madonna and the massive. Yeah.
That's a great movie.
All right, what are we drinking?
Yeah, Andy.
Are we still on the air, by the way, or are we done?
Yeah, we're on the
We're
air.
done. We got another 7 minutes.
Well, Joey's going to have to edit this one down. It's all right. A lot of curse words got to get bleeped out. Maybe next episode we'll save the curse words. This is like an hour and a half.
It's kind of sneaky. This little
Yeah.
that kind of comes out sweet on the
What are we drinking, Anthony?
Singleton Game of Thrones. This is House Tully.
Now,
So if you're watching the current show, it's a smart little boy who just mouthed off to Daemon Targaryen. He just put him in his place real nice.
and if you watch the original Game of Thrones, it's the adult that would suck on his mommy's titties.
No, House
sounds-
Tully is
Yes, the fish people.
not. No,
That was the
that's
recipe
Lord
you said.
Aaron. That's
GOT.
the House Aaron. That's different.
Which
That's the
ha-
bird fucking guy. Those are the people that live in the Vale. House Tully is the wife of Stark.
Yeah.
And her brother or her cousin is the Blackfish. He's the one that tells Jaime Lannister to go fuck himself, and he kind of like sneaks out of the battle.
No. The fish isn't the fish the one that marries Joffrey and the old woman?
No, man. No.
Yeah, that
House
fish
Tully
scary.
is the mom of the Starks. She's the one that gets killed.
The sister's the one that breastfeeds the full-grown.
Yes, but that's House Aaron.
No, that's Tully, dude.
She's a Tully, but she goes to House Aaron in the Vale, and she lives in the Vale.
Okay.
And she breastfeeds the kid. Something about the Vale makes people weird. You see that in the current show right now. Like the lady's just weird. Like she's sharper than this other one with the breastfeeder.
Yeah.
But she's a little off.
Now, we were just smelling wine. There's a difference. When you smell wine, mouth closed. When you smell whiskey,
very sweet.
Mouth open.
Very, very sweet.
You get more.
By the way, this is a fucking whiskey, man. This is great.
Nice scotch. Smell it with your mouth closed. And now do your mouth open. You get much more. Right? I get more notes from it.
Because it's so intense, if you open your mouth, then you could actually, it's like, yeah.
We were watching a video. This is a singleton. We were watching a video on a guy tasting singletons. He tasted the 54-year-old singleton, which we do have.
You do? 54-year-old
singleton? Buy it on our store.
What's the price tickle?
41,000.
41,000? Wait, 41,000?
American USD.
So this guy's tasting this, and it was annoying me because he's smelling them with his mouth closed. I'm like, I can't take this guy's opinion.
You shouldn't.
And that's my most, I think, snobbish like whiskey thing. Like,
keep the mouth open.
Because the guy at Buffalo Trace told me this, so now I'm like, if you fucking know me, that's how I got to do it.
Next time I come on, I want to drink Long Meadow. Or is
that's a wine.
Yeah, I know it's a wine, but didn't you go there?
Yeah, Long Meadow's nice.
Yeah.
I went there with somebody. We don't talk about
with somebody. We don't mention the dead to us.
Who gets me? See, now, honest opinions, even though we sell it.
98 calories per serving.
Now
they put the calories on it?
Yeah.
It's funny because they don't put it on like the wine. Like, well, the wine, but also we have like the chocolate liqueur. I'm sure there's much more than 98 calories. Now, this wine, unpeated, right?
That ain't bad. This scotch. Calories. No carbohydrates, no fats, no proteins.
Well, how little do you have to drink for 98 calories?
1.5 ounces.
1.5 ounces.
44 millimeters. So an airplane
like a shot.
About pretty much what I poured.
Yeah.
A little bit less than what I poured.
So this scotch is unpeated. Now, unpeated scotch to me, I know you're in that same boat. It has like a soap flavor to it.
Kind of does have a soap finish. Yep.
You don't like that, huh?
I don't like it, but I don't like necessarily dislike it. Okay. This one's very good because it's kind of sweeter.
According to one distillery, if you pick up a soap, if you pick up a soap smell, it's because they cooked it too fast.
Interesting.
So you got to cook it slower. It's something about the phenols and the terpenes, and there's less.
It's not even the smell.
One or the other, and there's less of the soap. If they cook it too fast, too much of the soap. They cook it slow.
Makes sense to me.
The richer caramel flavors pop out. Now, something like that. We gotta get that guy on the show.
Yeah. Wait, is that the Mr. Sky? You know Mr. Sky?
No.
I would be on a show with him.
King. Who's Mr. Sky?
I fucking, he's like, I don't know, but I came in here to drop off a bottle one day, and they're doing a whiskey tasting, and this guy says some shit in fucking Scottish to me, and I was like,
oh, no, that was,
he's the one that said that.
It is. That's that guy, right?
Dude.
It's that guy. That guy, I believe anything that he says.
Not.
That's the guy Spike. Yeah. He got actually had a job with Diageo now.
Well, I was going to say, because Jeremy, the Diageo guy, he always gives us like a side, like, every time he'll take, because he'll always give us some crazy stuff, like, to taste, right? Mm-hmm. And every time I taste, I'm like, oh, it's unpeated. I got that soap taste to it. And he'll be like, he'd always gives me like a side eye, like smile, like you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. But I'm like, it kind of tastes like soap. I don't care how much this bottle is. I don't care what they did to it.
Are you one of those guys that can't eat cilantro?
I love cilantro.
Okay, thank God. That was gonna be the.
Yeah, I know a guy like that. He's a weird fucking dude.
Yeah.
Can't eat cilantro.
Apparently, it's a gene. Cilantro tastes like soap.
Yeah,
Really?
that's what they say. It's like a gene.
One time we ordered tacos and then cilantro.
I'll
He
never
threw the whole
forget
fucking
that.
container of tacos out.
I was so mad
And I was
because
like,
I
what
wanted
the
to eat it.
fuck?
He threw it out. He didn't
Threw
even
the whole
just let you
container out
eat it.
because it had cilantro in it.
I think we didn't get enough whiskey to really.
He also pissed in a cat litter box.
He also pissed on Fez.
And he also pissed on Fez.
On Fez?
Yeah.
Like in a sex way or just like.
No, just in a...
Pretty much. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
not
I guess
supposed to be like funny, but he did do it in a sex way.
I got to judge a cat. Ooh, that was
Oh
good.
boy, this is that. It's like.
I have a lot of whiskey here still, but
Okay, some people.
What do we have?
All right, let's wrap this up.
we're gonna wrap it up, I guess.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Thanks, Luke, for coming on.
Luke,
Hey,
thank
my
you, man.
pleasure.
Sorry we didn't get you something without egg. I'm gonna remember this now for next time.
All right. I think this one was cooked, by the way. I'm not gonna.
I liked it.
You did?
Yeah,
I think it was
I
good.
liked it.
I stopped talking then.
Yeah, don't talk yourself out.
I mean, listen, you could bring us a cooler bottle next time. We'll do it at a cooler date,
Yeah.
and we'll get some food next time. We'll do it up nice.
Hell yeah.
I think
Hell
people
yeah.
like it.
Yeah, all these
first of
products
many.
can be purchased on our website except for that one that Luke bought. Man.
artthecantina.com. Like, share, subscribe, comment, please, in the chat if you're listening this far into it. Comment on our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get yours. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend. Have a great week. Enjoy.
Bye.
And be merry. Make love. Kiss. Hug.
Yeah.
Take care.
Cheers.